Hello and thank you for clicking on this video. So this video isn't something that I thought that I would make this type of video, and it wasn't something I was sure that I even wanted to film. But then I realised that I should film it because I do want to get something across, and the video isn't intended to slate the company or their products as such. It's more to point something out I feel like maybe needs to be spoke about. I'll just get into it because you'll understand then a little bit more what I'm trying to get at. So I have recently decorated my room, complete overhaul. It was like grey, white with like bits of blush pink in, and I just really wanted a change, so I decided to do it like a really, well, there'll be a room transformation coming soon, so keep an eye out for that. I think that'll be next week. I wanted really like neutral colours, like white, cream, very very light shades of sort of like brown. You might be able to see a couple of shades. I actually match it with my jumper. So I've been doing that gradually over a number of weeks. Obviously with ordering things at the minute, you never know when things are going to come. So in my mind, when I was planning out my room, I planned everything from the colours, what I wanted on my bed, what I wanted in terms of furniture, what I wanted on the walls. And for me, when I was thinking about what I wanted on the walls, I knew that I wanted prints, but I didn't want the kind of typical prints that I had seen around, if that makes sense. So I had a bit of an idea in my head, but I didn't know exactly what it was. I wanted to know what colours I wanted, and then basically I went onto Desenio and started looking through. Obviously I have hundreds, probably even thousands of prints. I ended up ordering 2 A4 prints, and I'll insert pictures on the screen now of the ones that I ordered and what I'd seen. They're beautiful, you know, imagery. The colours I thought would match really well in my room, and I just thought that they would go really nicely with the theme. And obviously Desenio is a very popular print brand, so especially on YouTube, mainly on YouTube I imagine, and Instagram, you will find a lot of people using their prints because they are very popular and they do have a lot of choice. And it's really difficult because I really want to be fair, but I also want to be honest. So I looked on YouTube before I ordered because I wanted to see what other people had done, how they'd styled them. I didn't know if I wanted 2 or if I wanted 3, 4, 5 different sizes. So I had a look on the videos to have a look for some inspiration, see what other people had done. Obviously there's tons and tons. If you type in Desenio on YouTube, there's tons. As a lot of people will obviously be aware, Desenio do give out discount codes to people to use. A lot of the time they're 30% off, I think. It's a very common thing on YouTube to have Desenio discount codes. Everyone knows that they get them, so I used someone's discount code as well. Like when I was ordering, I was like, oh, and I saw someone's video, I loved her video and she'd put her discount code in. I am all for it. Like I used one. Obviously I imagine, I haven't looked into this specifically, imagine that you get commission off these discount codes. You will obviously get something back, which is why they're so popular. I ordered the prints, 2 A4 prints, the ones I'd put on the screen earlier. I used, I think it was a 30% discount code, and place the order. Now when I looked at the delivery, obviously a lot of companies have been changing their time scales. Theirs said something like 5 to 7 business days, I think it was, which I was like, cool, fine. And it got to about 2 weeks and I was thinking they should be here now, the prints. And then I thought, well, I'll give it a couple of days and then I'll contact them because I know there have been some delays. I had an email for a tracking number for UPS, and I was like, oh brilliant, and it's on its way. Few more days went by and I was like, I've still not had it. Then I had another email from UPS to say that my order had been sent to the wrong depot or something like that. And obviously that isn't Desenio's fault. They sent out their item with UPS and they have managed to send it to the wrong place. That happens. And basically I was like, okay, I'll wait. And then it finally arrived on Friday, the package. So I was really excited. So I opened them up. And I have to be honest, the first thing I felt disappointment. That's the most accurate word I would say to describe how I felt when I opened the prints. So I'll explain a couple of the reasons why, and I will show you as well. So first thing that I noticed was I didn't think that the colours that the prints have come was represented very well on the website. So we obviously know that with buying things online, colours can look different on screen, and I fully appreciate that. But I just felt like these look so different to what they looked like on the website, and that was my first thing. And then when I looked closer, I just have to be honest, I was really disappointed with the quality of these prints. So these prints cost $7.95 each. For me, if I'm getting an A4 print of an image from a company like that, I would want it to be the best quality print, because I have a printer at home. I could have gone out and bought some good paper and printed images out myself, and that's how easy it could have been, but I chose not to. I chose to go with a company, and they sent me things that I don't feel like they're up to scratch. That is my opinion, and this is my opinion based on the prints that I have received. So I am not going to sit here and say that they are a poor quality company in general, or every single print that you'll get is, but I think I've ordered 2 different prints and I am equally as disappointed with both of them. I appreciate when you say things about a company, they need to be very accurate, and I think I have to really stress the fact that this is my opinion. I'm entitled to it, but the reason why I'm wanting to share this is because my opinion also is that a lot of people on YouTube get the discount codes to Desenio. They will earn money off them. My theory is that because it's so easy to get a discount code and earn commission from doing a video with Desenio, that people overlook these factors. And I know that this is the case for not just Desenio, but a lot of things. People are paid, people get advertisements, they get commission, they're gifted things, and not everyone, like, please know that I am saying this about what will be a really small minority of people, but I think that people will be really eager to please that company because they want more work from them, or they want to work with them again, they want more products. And that is obviously quite a bold statement to make because you question someone's integrity, but I think it's really important to note that I've looked at all these videos on YouTube of Desenio and people saying how happy they are and how great they look on the walls, and I haven't seen anyone talk about the quality that I've received. And it isn't me being, not like, fussy is the wrong thing, pedantic? I don't know if that's a word. So I'm definitely not someone who wants, like, I'm not expecting to order something that's £8 and get the best, most mind-blowing print in the world. I don't know how to explain what I'm trying to say. Knowing that my initial reaction as soon as I opened it was, oh, that's my honest and like natural reaction to what I received. So I'm gonna show you the prints, and I just want to point out again that this isn't saying that Desenio are a bad company, they have all bad products, and I'm certainly not saying that everyone on YouTube who says Desenio prints are good, they're lying. That is definitely not what I'm saying, please know that. But my theory is that people might overlook them because they're putting them up on the wall in a frame and they're far away. I don't think these are worth £8. I think I could have easily found high quality images online and printed these off on my home printer, and that's just me being completely honest. So I'm going to show you the prints now, and I'm hoping that the camera will be able to put the things that I'm talking about, because I think it's going to be really difficult for people to understand what I'm talking about otherwise, but I will do my best to make sure that the camera picks up on them. Just going to get them out and show you them here, but I think the best thing for me to do would be to do some close-up shots, maybe in some natural light, because I've got a feeling that the ring light that I'm using, I don't know what's wrong with my voice, the ring light that I'm using might sort of blow them out a little bit. So this is the first one. And I can see from looking in the viewfinder now that looking at that there, I imagine people might be inclined to think, well, that looks fine. But as I said, the ring light will be blurring out, so I'm going to use the camera close up and try and pick up exactly what it is that I'm talking about. So that is the first print, and this is the second one. I would say that this one is probably less, I think the word I'm trying to use to describe what I'm talking about in terms of quality is pixelated, but when you look at the print it looks blurry in a sense. It just doesn't look good quality, and the paper itself, I did think they'd be a little bit more sturdy than this. Like, it's thicker than normal paper, what you would get normal stuff on, but it's certainly not good quality paper in my opinion. If I'm paying £8 per print plus postage for two of these, I think my total with the discount came to something like £18. I've wanted Desenio prints for a really long time. This is me fault finding. I don't want to not like these. I was gutted when I opened them. Put the prints in and I'll show you again. But I just wanted to make people aware that when you are buying something, just remember that people will have different opinions on them. This is my opinion. You might have them yourself and think, I don't agree with her, I like mine, and that is absolutely fine. But I'm just going off what I've received. And the point that I'm making about YouTube and the money that people will get from things, I think you always have to be very aware, and you will know if people are very integral with their reviews of things. So for example, Lydia Release Millen, even if she works with that brand like she has done for a while, she'll get products sometimes, she'll say, I don't like that, or I'm not going to be buying that again, that's not for me, and she'll be very respectful about it. That makes me have a little bit more faith in her, that if she gets sent a product, she's not going to show it and say she loves it and tell me to buy it just because she's getting paid. So that's just one person for an example. If I'm watching someone's YouTube channel and everything that they put on is, oh my god, I love this, I love this, I love this, I love this, it's highly unlikely that they're going to like every single product. And I know some YouTubers won't review every product if they don't like it, they just choose to leave it out, so maybe that's why. I do think that I appreciate a lot more when people show products and give their honest opinion even if they don't like it, and that is what I wanted to do with this video. So I hope that it's come across as not mean-spirited, as not being shady to Desenio. I just wanted to make people aware that I don't think personally what I've received is something that I would recommend to someone, and I wouldn't personally buy them again. I'm returning mine due to the reason that I've stated is poor quality, and I have to now pay to return these items. I have to pay £4 to send these back, which means that I will probably get, I think, something like £12 back, which is quite frustrating. And I know that technically I could email them and say, I don't want to pay that because I'm not happy with what I've received, but I've chosen to just send them back. I've given them an honest reason why I'm sending them back, and I'm just going to send it back and call it that. But yeah, I hope that, like I said, this video comes across how I intended it to. And if you do have any thoughts, if you've got Desenio prints, or if you do have any questions on this video, just comment below, because I am interested to know what people genuinely think about them, if anyone else feels the same way. I don't know, but thank you very much for watching the video, and please don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more. Currently posting on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and I've been doing a couple of bonus videos here and there just outside of that schedule, just whilst we're on lockdown basically. But thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you again soon.